It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston. As 2K Sports brings you today's action live. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Changing it up here.
The Celtics dancers dance team, make some noise.
Morant with it. To the middle. The kick out to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot. Violation, so they'll turn it over.
Celtic ball.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. To the inside. Williams. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum draws the double. Stolen by Jackson. For the finish. And finished off by Anderson.
And you watch Kyle Anderson run the floor. Those long strides eat up ground.
Pass to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Now here's Morant. Over Horford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Beautiful to the eyes. That's good fundamental basketball. You love to see that playing the right way.
Pass to Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
His second personal foul.
And being a second-generation NBA talent, Horford knows how to stay successful in this league. You see how he's evolved his game to keep up with the time.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Here's Boston now. They trail by 1. Brown outside. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Brooks. Left side Anderson. Down low. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. Pass to Jackson. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And they double up Brown. Horford goes in. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Morant with the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And finished off by Morant.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
And the rejection by Jackson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Round down low. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Memphis leading by 5. Now Morant. And they call an illegal screen here.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Let's see if coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Stolen by Brooks. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Hey, when you watch Dillon Brooks play, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Horford. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Inside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane. Lays it up off the glass.
Bane.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
And the basket by Tatum.
What tenacity from Tatum, rushing off the contact and finding a way to his shot.
And Anderson has it in the corner.
Kyle Anderson.
Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Anderson's got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Horford, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Memphis called for the foul.
At the line for
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
Good on the second free throw. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Morant. He's got 6. Payne for 3. You can't get that one. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 14. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
It's Smart with the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Jackson has the open look. From outside, off the mark. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Williams. Left side, Tatum. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Here's Morant.
One thing about Ja Morant that can get lost in all the highlights. He is truly A gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
The lead now cut to single digits. Horford's got 9.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Brooks. Makes it off the glass.
Dillon Brooks.
And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Boston, timeout.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Brown outside. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Back to Horford. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Celtics trail by 8. Brown with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Smart. Into the lane. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. Williams with the block. They retain possession.
Kyle Anderson.
He gets that one. Down low. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant outside. And there's the drive. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Smart goes in. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
On the wing, Brown. Here's Horford. Jackson looking around. Pass to Morant. Driving in. And finished off by Morant.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:29 left here in the second. The 3 from Morant. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Horford.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Smart driving the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Morant. He's got 20. 4 seconds left.
Boston.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Morant.
The first one falls. And so he hits both.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge. Guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Left side, Brown. Pass to Horford. Outside, Smart. Here's Tatum. Brooks covering. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Morant with the ball. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Tatum's got 7.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Horford. Over Jackson. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
On the wing, Jackson. From deep, Brooks. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. The 3 from Tatum. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Anderson outside for three.
And Brown just using his big body well on defense. A physical player who does a great job of bothering shooting.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis ball.
Memphis leading by 17. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Jackson. From deep. They get it back. Brooks. And it's sent back by Horford. And here's Tatum for three. Here's Williams. And the layup falls.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Assist.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul.
Desmond Bane.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Tatum draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Down low. Here's Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Horford. That three off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Anderson wide open. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Morant. He's got 24. And finished by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. It's Morant with the drive.
Ja Morant.
And then Morant slams it in.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Back to Brown. Pass to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Williams. He's covered by Anderson.
Out of bounds.
And the rejection by Jackson. .105 left in the third quarter. On defense, the Grizzlies. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the performance Horford has turned in, undeniable. He came to the table hungry tonight.
Pass to Brooks. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And here's Jackson. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Out to Brooks. Anderson outside. Back to Jackson. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Pulls from the top of the key. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Memphis riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Morant left side. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Here's Tatum. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Boston
and it's
foul.
Jason Tatum with the foul.
Jason Tatum.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Boston. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is a big part of Jackson's game. It isn't the best looking shot, but it's deadly.
Here's Brown. And the rejection by Jackson.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Morant drives in. Brooks with no one around. Offline with his three. Morant comes with the double team. Tatum on the wing. Back to Horford. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. It's Morant with the drop. And good that time. Morant's got 30 points.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Brown. That misses off the backboard. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Driving to the basket. A putback.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Pass to Horford. Will it go? The shot, no good.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Right side Jackson. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now.
Dylan Brooks.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Smart with the ball for Boston. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Williams inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Brown feeling it out a bit. Inside. Here's Horford. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Brooks. And Boston with the rebound. And there's a whistle that goes on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Smart.
Out of bounds.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now, here's Morant for three. He can't get that one to fall. They push it up 4-on-3. Brown inside. That shot is off. And Memphis the other way now. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Smart goes in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one's on Morant. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Memphis?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here's Bane. Shoots over Brown. Bane, no good. Brown drives in. And the rejection by Jackson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Ja Morant.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Smart. They get it back. Here's Tatum. And he's able to get it back. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Morant missing. Here's Boston now. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Assisted.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both
I don't even peak. G5, competitive G. I'm trying to get out of cheese. I'm a boss, I'm wherever it be. I've been on tour, I see more. I told her, feed me beats. Just like my music, yo,
came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing. I'm road running, I'm so cunning, high tech digit, fat for a button, passport shouted, airport pilot, NASCAR audit, swan time bombing, two. Still gon' pick it, flat kick it, still toe pigeon, young like sleazy, get back with you, step back, hit him with the step back, switch it, hey, hoping that it melt, might glisten, might triple, might hit you, free G walker, that might, I been, really, when he pull up, they gon' think that he went platinum up it, I'm just floating on the river, please be early, please be gorgeous, please be witty, please be for it, let me do donuts in your foreign, let me play number 8 while I do it, let me control it, I can control it, with one hand, maybe with nothing. That was your sister, that was my summer. Came out buzzing, 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 came out buzzing.
Hey, it's your boy, DJ, Mr. Lou. We're here again, another Saturday night at Redbird Skating. Make sure you make your way to the snack bar. We got honey buns, hot chips and cheese, Kool-Aid pickles. We got everything. Just make sure you don't eat on the skate floor. I repeat, do not eat on the skate floor. You ain't got time to be slipping on no cheese and cheese.
Yeah, new whip, yeah, 20-inch shoes, yeah. What the move, yeah? Finna act a fool, yeah. New boot, yeah. Rapping Jimmy Choo, yeah. Finna zoom, yeah. Try sound like a zoo, yeah. I just and it red, yeah. New and it red, yeah. I don't stop at the light if it red, yeah. That in my phone left on red, yeah. Lucci with me, all up on my Fendi, yeah. New Snow Bunny, yeah. She look like Cindy, yeah. I don't, but I'm 100 in the 60, yeah. Come and get me, we lit, yeah. Brand new Charger and it's red, yeah. Yeah, got these mad they in the red, yeah. New chick in some heels, bottoms red, yeah. I'm a till it's red, yeah. Yeah, keep that OG, yeah. You can on me, yeah. I got what you need, yeah. Extra bands on me, yeah. I can't be low key, yeah. Whip don't need no key, new whip, yeah. 20-inch shoes, yeah. What the move, yeah. Finna act a fool, yeah.
Steve. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Both teams changing it up here. Morant with it. Second shot opportunity. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Morant. Rebound Boston.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Tatum with it. Guarded down by Anderson. And Horford powers it home.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time, Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Tatum with a steal. Outside, Brown. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Morant, no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. It doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The kick to Tatum. Horford outside. From outside the arc. And it's Tatum missing. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
The drive by Smart. Pass to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. That shot is off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Driving inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Left side, Williams. Back to Tatum. Inside. Kicks it out to Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 6.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Tatum.
2 minutes.
Outside, Williams. Horford for 3. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis leading. Back to Morant. Driving to the basket. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
To the inside. Here's Horford. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
That
foul.
one on Tatum.
First team foul.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
Ja Morant taking 2
And the
shots.
first one at the line is good.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. Here's Morant. Give him 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The rebound, Celtics.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Right side, Williams. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Well, good close contest. So and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Sinks the tray.
So much of Anderson's future value is tied to the improvement he makes with the three-point shot.
Outside Morant. Smart with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Down low. Back to Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's to the middle. Here's
I saw it. Yeah, he saw it. The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Boston trailing. Inside. Pass to Williams. Tipped.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Out to Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
The drive by Morant. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game.
You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing. He can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
Morant, no good.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort. No lack of it right there.
Horford outside. Outside, Brown. Back to Williams. Out to Horford. 4 on the clock. No problems knocking that one down. And now it's just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Shot's good by Morant.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Williams on the wing. Stolen by Anderson. In transition. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Morant. 21 points in the game. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Anderson. Defended by Smart. Here's Bane. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Left side, Tatum. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Tatum's got 6.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he sinks the second. Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Kicks it out to Anderson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Wow, Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, grant a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Pass to Bane. Shot clock at 5. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. Yep, that one's good. Morant's got 23.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Horford can't hit.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Morant. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Tatum. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 8 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Tatum. Now Horford. It's Brown on the wing. To end the run. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Morant. Boston with a rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Brown can't hit. Outside Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Boston calls time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside, Brown. Right side, Williams. Pass to Smart. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Williams. And too long on the shot.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And here's Memphis. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And here's Morant outside. Williams grabs the board.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. Defended by Jackson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter here. Now Morant. And that one good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Boston calls timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
A difficult situation for Boston. Brown in the high post. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Williams. Now here's Horford. Trying to get back on track. And they pick up 2. Horford's got 13.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Pass to Horford. Lets the three fly. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Outside, Anderson. Brown with the steal. Smart. Great positioning on the putback. Smart's got his first 2 points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Anderson for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 18. Horford outside. They get it again. Here's Tatum. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Give him 8 points now.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
Ja Morant. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Memphis. Pass to Anderson. Here's Bane. Brooks from outside. Hits the three-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The steal. Here's the break. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Pass to Williams. The three. And it's Horford with the three. Horford's got 19.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
What we know about Dillon Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Tatum inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
An ascending superstar. Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Jason Tatum.
And that's good as he hits both shots. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. All alone. Drained it for 2 points.
Not just a floor spacer. Dillon will take the mid-range jumper if you give it to him.
Right side Tatum. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Morant into the lane. Three-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And here's Horford. Clock at 4. Ooh, poked away. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Now here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his fourth personal
Jaylen
foul.
Brown picks one up.
First team foul.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion. And at least not at the time.
And here are the Celtics. Pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Outside for Brooks. Outside Anderson. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Back to Anderson. Good on the shot.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Horford in the high post. Stolen by Anderson. Here we go, one-on-one. Brooks outside. And he drives in. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
That's his second personal
And that one
foul.
falls for Smart.
Second team foul. At the line.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Morant. Jackson on the wing. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Horford outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Morant with it. Pass to Jackson. Brooks from outside. And another miss by Memphis. Boston with the ball. And it's Tatum missing.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Jason Tatum.
Count the basket.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And this has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Tatum. Anderson pulls it down.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Outside Morant. There's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job
Jaren
done.
Jackson Jr. That's his third personal foul.
He's off on the first.
At the line for the Celtics.
Good on the second one. Shot from the inbound. Morant with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outside.
undercovers. I had to escape and from my way out freedom like Frederick Dulles. I'm living good like Uncle Finna. Serve me like his butler. Got some real quarter my family. They like my brothers. We like brothers from another mother. We act out. We crack jokes like we ain't living color. Now it's Netflix to chill with her. No blockbuster. She kinda stuck up, so I'ma kick out then dub her. I'm not trying to shit my middies. There's no last supper. I've been through the struggle. Still in the gutter. I'm a go-getter. Yeah, I'm a go-hustler. Jump from place to place like I'm a free runner. Don't play with me like I'm stupid. Don't play me like a season. You could call me light flash before my eyes, no thunder. Wake up to these roaches on my bed, right? Wake up to these roaches in the fridge. Wake up to no snacks on the late night. Wake up to no food in the crib. Mama had to work to get what she needed for a kid. I gotta thank Mom for giving her dead life. I gotta thank her and doing the she did. I know you try to do it all for me. I know you try. Yeah, I know you try to do this all for me. Don't with nobody. I treat them more like some outcasts. Everything have a price, even without a price tag. The word me over once it had a. So people forget where they came from. They too high class. Now that I'm doing good, try to kiss my. Started with plastic cups. Now I'm sipping on. My path, it's just like my future I bypass. I'm driving on my lane while these try to hijack. I hope that don't go over your heads. Don't let these women get to my head. Doing special stuff, I write it instead. I go crazy in the booth like a possessed. I really sleeping on a better wake up from bed. Mama told me I'ma make it. Mama told me just be patient. I told Mom I'ma change. I told her I'm striving for greatness. I told her we gon' reach the top. No more living in the basement. No more public transportation. No more job applications. No more. Just more private jets and vacation. Stress-free meditation. Word. Yeah, we gon' do this. We gon' change our lives for the better.
Welcome.
Gonna change our lives forever. We gonna change our lives forever, fam. Yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna change our lives for the better. Better now. Yeah, we gonna do this. We gonna change our lives forever. They say the good could young where I'm lucky to be alive with this music. I gotta push everything to the side and everyone. Now it's just me and myself and I. The beat catches my attention, but the song catches your eyes and I love it. That's the reason I does this. I just settle for more. I don't settle for nothing. I just take my time with it. Was a need for the rush and where you was at when it had nothing. Now it be stunting. I still low budget. I still be acting up. Guess I be bluffing. All these jabs y'all be throwing, I just weave it and duck it. Do what I want when I want, like a boss. What you say is not up for discussion. I'm so underground, I felt like I was trapped in a dungeon. No more hiding from a no running. I can't catch a turn who just hungry and wants this. And I want it, yeah, I want it. I'm so optimistic, you fake, I'm realistic. Life so unrealistic, got my statistics. My image autistic. This hate is a sickness, cure every sickness. Play it out like all this.